Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 5 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Iroquois. In the last episode, I'm never going to get this name right, the Susquehannock broke their alliance with us and kicked us from their federation. We started our own federation, inviting the Picot and the... who else was it? The Picot and the Ojibwe, who are all the way up here. And, yeah, we started another colony. We will go to war with them eventually, but we do have a truce. So we need to find some fights we can start, preferably some that we can win. Some people have an awful lot of allies who we would prefer to avoid. They've moved away anyway. We've lost that forced migration CB. We'll be able to grab Manhattan soon, which is the Hudson Estuary, so it'll give us more local trade power. Most of these provinces in Native America have roughly the same total development, but grabbing provinces that are important centres of trade generally is the way to go. So that's what we want to be aiming towards. Unfortunately, there's not really an awful lot that we can do right now. Let's go ahead and improve some relations with our allies. We do have slightly more allies than the people who are in the alliance, though. Potawatomi, Abenaki. So yeah, Abenaki are our ally, but unfortunately, Abenaki are also in the federation with the Susquehannock. Our use of mercantilist policies is proving frustrating for some of our merchants, causing some to defect to other countries. Absent merchants, but one mercantilism. Well, of course, we always want to take the extra mercantilism. Anything that's going to give us more money in the long run is going to be better. Now, I'm currently rivaled to Huron, who are a little bit too big to attack against. Fox, or however it's pronounced, who are all the way down here now in Uchi, so we can't really do anything to them. And they're also part of this relatively big alliance chain. Actually, it is a little bit shorter now. They're no longer friendly with the Huron, which is nice. Interestingly, if we went for that... If we actually went for that... Let me just look at this. If we went for this one, we'd have to take on the Shawnee and the Potawatomi. The Potawatomi are... where? These guys. You're relatively easy to take out. Who else was it? And the Mahican, who are all the way up there. We could potentially do this if our allies worked with us and didn't screw things up. I'm tempted to give that a go. We need to win a war. We need to get some stuff going. Let's go and put our army maintenance up. So we'll go ahead and do that. We could also do with reducing some inflation, really. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Get rid of that inflation. We could also do with one more unit. We might as well make the most of it and be at our maximum manpower. If we could take this down first, it would be ideal. And it might be nice if you guys just went and dealt with them. Because I've got to go down here. So it's going to be a little bit tricky. We're at relatively full maintenance anyway. We don't really want these guys to group together. Let's move these guys up here. We'll move down to speed 3. We'll go ahead and... Now, we don't want to declare the war on you. That'd be balls crazy. We want to go ahead and declare the war on you. And we want to get Powhatan and Abenaki to come in. So let's go ahead and confirm that. So let's march up here and get this done. Mahican has already accepted an offer for Condottieri from the Cree. And that Condottieri is coming in. Wow, these guys got here quickly. Looks like we might win that battle there. Right, friendlies can attach. We are on friendlies can attach. So you guys all come and form up with me, if you wouldn't mind. We took a bit of a pelting there. Now they're going to be trying to take some of my provinces down here, which I don't like. But these guys aren't actually helping me out. Actually, if they're just going to go and stack wipe that, that is fine. Now you're marching up. Where are you marching? Yeah, I never like the way that the AI always seems to be able to beat you on sieges. Why are you guys black flagged? You guys are going to get taken out there, which is unfortunate. I might be able to get there and help, but it's a long way. And, of course, as you would expect, our leader has died, which gives me a drop in stability, because why not? And also means that I don't have my general, so we need to go ahead and do that. Let's go and boost the stability. The RNG gods are not with me today. Not at all. Let's go and move in here. In fact, where are you heading? You're heading... You've just got yourself black flagged, which is excellent. So, you stay black flagged. You should win that battle. You're probably not going to break the siege. You're still black flagged, so you're going to have to move out of there. That is fine. So, as soon as I get this back, which I now have... I am going to go and jump in on that arm. It's a little bit risky. You're going to come in and help, which is fantastic. We just need a few good wins, basically. Right, let's move you over there. What have we got here? An offer to rent condottieri from Pico. Don't actually need it. Can't really afford it. Yeah, if you go ahead and unsiege that one. So how many provinces do we have that we need to siege here? In total, 5. And we do have allies. It should be doable. We should be able to do this. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Again, we will be losing a fair bit of manpower here, but I really don't want to have my... let's go ahead and detach. Hopefully they'll go off and try and siege some things on their own. If we can grab this one quickly enough... we can go down and start picking on the rest of them. Here they come in with another 7k stack. They seem to recover quite quickly, which is not something that I appreciate. And they're sitting on my capital again. Now, it would be nice if I could actually win a siege before they do, but as we've already worked out, that's not how it happens in this. Oh, it's the controlled fires one again. We'll hope for the positive event. There's like a 4 in 5 chance that you're going to get the positive outcome. Local production efficiency, very nice. And again, they're starting to get their forces together, which is not good. Looks like we might have to abandon this and just move down and get ready to take on some battles. Now you're going in there, which I must admit was a bit brave. I'll come in and see if I can reinforce with you, but... well, we did win. Certainly did that. Let's leave behind, like, 1 troop just to unsiege that. Let's go down here and take these guys out. This is the one you should be attaching to, really, not this one. Moved out anyway, so let's get back over there, put everyone together. We can recall you, actually. Now you're sieging over there, which is something we don't really like. So let's go back. We're going to go and try and smash armies for a little while. That's what we need to do here. We need to smash armies before we start trying to siege. I think that's where I've been going wrong in this campaign so far. I've been a little bit too preoccupied with actually trying to siege instead of just getting the wipes on enemy armies where we need to. Where are you guys heading, or at least where do you think you're heading? Can't quite get you, can I? Can I get you over here, though? No, you're running away. Don't I keep getting this national unrest? How did you get away from that? And here we go again. Load more troops sort of moving into position. Are you going to go down and sit on my capital again? Looks very much like you're thinking about it. You're fighting the natives. That's fine. We have caught you. We are reinforcing as well. You're still fighting natives. Oh, that's lovely. Can we catch you? Where are you heading? All just running away. Of course, we're going to end up out of manpower again doing this. We just keep chasing their armies off in the hope that they'll eventually let us siege somewhere out. But we're just not getting lucky with our siege. We're actually doing some sieges down here. Excellent work, guys. Excellent work. It's good to have allies. My intention is to try and separate piece people out, so I guess what I should do is just let these guys fall, because they're only a secondary participant. Just ignore everything else that's going on. Make sure that these guys are out. And of course, the more people I piece out, the fewer armies and things that we're going to have to deal with. Do we have any siege value? Yes, we do, a tiny little bit. Let's go ahead and break off. Leave just over 3,000 men. Move the rest out so that we're not taking attrition. It's got to be the way that we do it, really. Ojibwe. Yeah, let's keep sucking up with you. You're in the Federation. You won't accept another... Well, we're at war. Let's go and improve relations with you. So we are taking a bit of attrition there. I'm trying to keep them close by because I need to look out for armies that might be attacking up here. So every time I check down here, I'm just going to be briefly pausing because I want to make sure that we are relatively safe. There are armies crawling around somewhere, and I don't know where they are. Although we have given them quite a good kicking. So we're losing about 300 men per month at the moment due to attrition. Which is not great, but we don't have an awful lot of option. I hope these... Oh, you've almost got the Potawatomi sieged. If you can manage that, then I can get them to separate peace out, which would really help things. But the AI is pretty terrible at sieging, because it will often break a siege. It'll get to like a 78% chance to siege something, and then it'll just wander off to kill a one stack or something like that. So, I mean, as a player, you do sometimes try to game the system by leaving one stack behind just to keep the siege progress. Come on, we need this to fall quickly. See, that's a problem there. Now, okay, you actually did get that siege. So, Powatomi, you are 100% sieged, are you not? You're not my war goal. You would accept a white peace. You'd accept war reparations. I can't make you into a vassal or anything. And we can't take the province. So it's going to be all of the money that you're willing to give us. Which looks like being quite a lot. Wow, we've got a lot of war score with you. I guess we have 100% war score with you, don't we? So we can take all of that. And just get some of these guys to break up their treaties, I suppose. So, send our demand there. So, those guys are now out of the fight. Did mean that you guys are now black flagged, which I guess to some degree saves you. So, you guys aren't in a... you are in a federation already. So, where are those guys going to go? So, if we can hurry up and get this one to fall, then we can get somebody else out. There we go, we have got it to fall. Fantastic. So now what we want to go and do is sue for peace here. War reparations. Not even bothered about your trade power. Take all of your money and get you to end your alliances with all of these people. Send demands. Now you are out of the war. Let's go and get all of my armies down here. See, now we've got even fewer enemies to worry about. Fantastic. Makikan want military access. You can stuff off. So there's our army together. So now we need to get down here to the Shawnee. So we've still got the Shawnee and the Foix or Fox or whatever they're called. Oh, there is an army over here, of course. I just almost didn't see that. Let's go and engage these guys if we can. We are the bigger army. Now, unfortunately, we've got a river crossing and a terrain penalty. But our allies have come to help. And it was a battle easily won. Now, war exhaustion is getting pretty high, but we do need to get down here. So let's go and march on through. Hopefully we're not going to run into too many natives along the way. We've only got to go through one province. We might be okay. So we'll move you down to there. Now then, can we afford to move some of the stack over there? And siege that province out. And of course, you're bringing the entire stack with us for increased attrition, which is always appreciated. Now, they may try and sneak back around us to take out our provinces, which I fully expect them to do. But I think we'll be okay. There we go. Now, we do have a new investment. This isn't the admin one. Let's go for... We want to take these, I suppose. We do have a lot of stability drops recently, so getting that sorted might be a nice thing. Not too sure that I've got enough men here to want to take this down and try and attack them. I'd sooner go down as one whole army. So we'll just hold on for a little while. Now, are you in a federation? Yeah, you are still in a federation. You're in your own federation. So, decent amount of money at the moment. It's probably a good point to get some buildings. 0.4 tax is not an awful lot. So what about if we went production efficiency? Doesn't really help much. Goods produced doesn't really help much. Land force limit plus 10% is useful. Let's go and build that. And then maybe manpower modifier. Useful there. Not leaving ourselves with a lot of money. We will get some more at the end of this war, of course. Keep piecing people out, taking all of their cash. We're starting to break some truces. We're very, very short on manpower now. We're going to be hurting for manpower in well, next month we'll be in the negatives. So coming up to the end of November. And there we go. We are now nearly 1,000 manpower in the hole. Because we're taking a lot of attrition right here. Not too sure where all the other armies have gone. We will have to do something against these guys at some point. 42% chance that we are going to cap that. Let's move you guys out of there. We've got it. Let's move you guys out because we don't want to get black flagged when we declare the peace. So let's get into neutral territory, which we are. Now we want to piece you guys out. War reparations. We want all of your money, which is not much at all. And just break all of your alliances, basically. Group you up. Don't really need you attaching to me because you're causing me a ton of attrition. And we will go down here and attack Foix, who are the last of the people we need to attack. It's quite possible they might have an army down here somewhere. Now, most of our CBs are running out, but we'll probably need to do a little bit of recovery, because we'll need to get some manpower back and get rid of some war exhaustion before we can really afford to go in and start getting stuff done down there. So military and diplo ideas are done. We're now going to be able to start working on tech. There's Fox or Foi's army or whatever they are. They are heading our way, but I think we can deal with them possibly. So yeah, we want to start teching up because we are getting behind. Now, even if they go and start sieging my stuff out, I should be able to take their capital before they can take mine. That is the hope anyway. Of course, my allies are still over here, so if they decided not to continue derping around, who's still in on my side? Abenaki and Potawan. So they could, if they decided to, go over there and actually start trying to fight those guys. Or they're going to run siege stuff for me at least. So that is a good thing. So minus 7% chance of taking this. Again, it's the lack of manpower that's hurting us at the moment. We can afford to get another building. Let's go ahead and get the... what's the one I want? The manpower one. Stalemate? Four accepted peace from Abenaki. Oh, right, okay, that's fine. I'm still in the war, that's okay. Yeah, so it'll be alright, even if they get knocked out. It's fine, don't need to worry about that. What I did want to do, though, is get the cheaper advisor costs would be nice. But I want the local manpower modifier in there. So you're over there. You're actually black flagged at the moment anyway, so that's fantastic. This is another thing. This is an issue this game has had, like, right from the beginning, that they never seem to have really fixed. The AI really seems to struggle when it's black flagged. I've seen AI armies that are black flagged that will sit in neutral territory for, like, the entire game. They'll spend 400 years just sat in a province because they're black flagged and the AI doesn't know what to do with them. Particularly if they're on islands. The AI seems to be very, very bad at picking up black flagged troops when it needs to use transports. So that is a little bit weird. Either way, we have gone over the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to pause things there. We'll end this video, and we will continue next time. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as the Iroquois. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.